movie.
No.
Sounds familiar, but I can't tell you anything about it. But the name sounds kind of familiar.
So the concept for Death Race 2000, a movie made in 1975 that I saw when I was 4 years old, and I probably shouldn't have, but was that you, well, I don't know why I would tell you. Let me play you the audio of the trailer, okay? Because it's pretty incredible. Hold on. Let me turn the music off.
The year 2000. America is a vast speedway. People line the streets to witness the greatest drivers on Earth in a race from sea to shining sea.
This is a death race.
You finish first, or not at all. Death Race 2000. Every car a deadly weapon. Every spectator a potential point. It's a cross-country road wreck, and the traffic is murder.
Who are you anyway?
Best driver on Earth.
I don't want you to die.
He was built by the world's finest surgeons to drive the fastest car ever designed, and nothing can stop him now. Death Race 2000, rated R.
David Carradine, by the way, is the main actor, the one who was built by surgeons. Steve, what's his name? Sylvester Stallone is in it as well.
No,
you got to watch the trailer. I can't believe they've not made a video game for Death Race 2000, because as terrible as this sounds, how much fun would it be for that to be the concept of a video game?
Well, it kind of is. That's just grand theft. You just jump in a car and run people over.
But you don't get points for it.
Well, you get moral points in your own brain.
Yeah,
and like, that was perfect. I just crushed that guy.
And you get your money back with the ladies of the night in that game.
In the trailer, though, when it says you know every spectator a potential point,
it's true.
What kind of idiot watches this race if you might get killed?
That's funny you say that, because I was just telling Max the one thing I remember about watching this movie at the drive-in. Ben, the drive-in was awesome. Was that there were fan groups of people who would go out in the middle of the road because they wanted their driver to win. So they would allow them to run him over.
No.
Yeah. It's the weirdest movie I've ever seen.
Okay, there's actually an official sequel that came out, Death Race 2050.
Oh.
It came out in 2020 and surprisingly has an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Could you imagine being the voice guy for this, where you're reading this and you're like, this isn't a real thing, is it?
Right.
This is what you want me to say?
Right.
Death Race 2050.
It's a death race.
I don't want you to die. That actress was phenomenal.
Yeah, she was really good.
It was Meryl Streep.
Man. Yeah, I don't even remember why we started talking about that. Do you have any idea?
No. I think because of the toy car racing. Or
yeah, we were watching toy car racing.
Yeah, the first one is 81% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, it's not nearly that good. Anyway, Ben, I'd encourage you to watch it.
Okay.
It's pretty weird.
I'll
Don't
check
watch
it
it
out.
with your kids.
Don't watch it with the kids?
Probably not. Probably
Okay.
not. No, they run over spectators.
That's
their
good
job.
parental advice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll probably watch that after 80 for Brady.
Oh, yes.
Because Sauce, I'm with you.
That's a joke.
I thought it was a skit or like a bit.
Like a Saturday Night Live bit.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a full-length film.
80 for Brady.
Fonda and Fields and
all of them.
Yeah.
Apparently it's based off a true story. That's the only thing that's
my gosh, I'm looking at the trailer. It is real.
Yeah, it's real.
There's no cussing, right? You don't think, probably?
Didn't that come out? Is that coming out this week or is that last week?
Rita Moreno.
January 28th.
132. Sally Field.
I
Birmingham
love her.
High School.
Jane Fonda, college dropout.
The 80 for Brady trailer starts in 3, 2.
Game's about to start.
Oh, there's Tom.
Oh, what a beautiful man.
I like Gronkowski.
We know, Trish. We've all read your Gronk erotica.
It's not erotica. It's fan fiction. Very sexy fan fiction.
Aren't you tired of the same old boring lives? Let's go to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is no place for 4 old women. This could be Tom's last one. He's almost 40. That's like 80 in people years.
Yeah, we're 80 in people years.
I just really need this trip.
Aw, I can't believe we're actually here.
Taking this one. He's cute.
So you don't have any tickets?
How much for 4?
10,000.
10,000?
Well, I have a 20 in my strap-on.
That's a fanny pack.
If you wear it like this, It's a strap-on.
Wow. Hawk is so horny right now.
Let's see.
Would you guys watch 30 for Purdy?
Yeah, I definitely would.
Sauce, you do one. So there's 80 for Brady, 30 for Purdy.
37 for Jefferson.
He did his best. You did your best.
I actually believe that was his best. Oh.
That's a joke, right? That's not a real film.
No, I'm looking at the trailer. I just played the trailer for you.
Yeah, I've seen the promos for it.
I think every producer for that movie should be smacked across the face. Who thinks that that's something that the public wants to watch?
Oh,
Is this a joke?
Hey, Ben.
What
movie was it that we were on the plane?
Brilliant.
You're sitting beside me, and we saw a movie produced by a football player. What was that?
Yeah, what was that movie?
And who was the
it was
player?
Christian McCaffrey.
It was Christian McCaffrey. That's
Christian
right.
McCaffrey was the executive producer on what movie?
It was
Beetlejuice.
No, it was some movie about
me?
like a football league in a different country or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. It was maybe a documentary.
Maybe it was a documentary. Okay.
Unicorn Town.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Unicorn Town. Yeah, man.
Never heard of it.
No, it was
Never
on
heard of it until just the other day.
on the plane. Yeah, Unicorn Town. That's right. With the help of a handful of American recruits. Americans. Well, duh. A handful of American and an underdog football team in a small German town attempts to keep up in a league that appears to be leaving them behind.
Wasn't the Unicorns is the team the one guy we had played for? Moritz?
Baldringer?
Yeah, that guy played for the Unicorns. Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is a documentary, by the way. You're right. It's not a film. It's a documentary.
There's no
looks
way this is
great.
good.
It looks great.
I didn't know that McCaffrey was in that business world.
I didn't
Interesting.
either. Somebody came to him and said, we're going to call you executive producer if you give us $8 million.
Yeah.
He said, deal.
Done.
Done and done.
Done and dusted.
He's a pretty good player. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Corey, you don't seem interested in any of these films.
Yeah, Corey.
No, none of
Do you
them
not want to see
look
80
good.
for Brady?
No.
Yeah, come on, man.
No, that sounded bad.
Yeah.
30 for Purdy's pretty
Sounded
good, though.
not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if the glass slipper breaks on old Purdy. What's his name? Jeff?
Brock.
It has to. But the only way they play a road game in the playoff, or the only way they play a road game in the playoffs is if they face the Eagles. That's it.
Yep.
So they could play 3 home games, and they win every home game.
Are they winning on defense, guys? I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, their
Defense
defense is great.
Yeah, right.
All three phases pretty legit.
But
You got
the quarterback
Debo
is
back
just
now.
a facilitator. That's all he does.
For sure. But he's got
Yeah.
so many weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, Kittle and Debo and McCaffrey.
Possibility.
Rice.
Yeah, 80 for Brady.
What do you think, Ben?
About what?
80 for
Any
Brady.
of the stuff we just said.
Well, I think 80 for Brady should be burned to the ground.
See.
You don't know. You're going to watch it. And you're going to end up. No, it's going to happen. You're going to be on a flight again. You're going to be on the tarmac. It's going to be an extra hour. And you're going to like, all right, let's just.
I will.
Because you'll be sitting next to Hawk, and Hawk will be crying while the movie's out.
I will grandstand on this as much as I grandstand on my wife wanted me to watch Emily in Paris. Not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
Not going to do it. I don't.
What is that show about?
I don't care
Is
if
it
you
about
think it's
somebody
good.
named Emily going to Paris?
I don't know. Apparently, it is good, is what I hear from all the peoples. People love it.
I thought it was about Emily and Paris
I'm not
Hilton.
watching it.
You'd watch that.
Boy,
I
this
gotta
hat
catch
looks
up
dumb
on my
me.
Alone, my season 7 of Alone.
I know, dude.
Delta only gives you 3 episodes, you sons of bees.
You know, I couldn't find it to purchase it anywhere because I wanted to watch it last night as I was going nighty night.
It's so captivating.
So do you know the concept of the show, Core?
I just know the concept. I've never seen it.
Ben's all laid up by it.
So I watched when it first came out. I watched a couple episodes here and there. It never like brought me in. But this one is $1 million challenge. They have to make it 100 days. There are 10 contestants. They get they're basically, I think, in the Canadian and Alaskan wilderness. They're dropped off. They don't know where the other contestants are. They have 5 square miles, I think, that they get to roam around. And they have to survive for 100 days. And they don't know the status of the other competitors. So you basically are you just are living and you try to survive. And eventually, hopefully, the producers come to you at the end and say, like, you did it. You're the winner. but you have no idea.
What if more than one person survives the 100 days?
That I don't know. I don't know if they each get $1 million or they split the $1 million or what. But you have to make it at least 100 days.
And one of them dies.
One of them dies.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They get mauled by a bear
That's
on purpose.
sad.
That's right.
But all of it is like it's like real footage. Like they're getting like wolverines are like walking in their camp and bears and moose and all sorts of stuff. Like they've got a trap, catch everything, catch fish. I mean, it is fascinating what people can do in the wild.
I would be dead within 72 hours.
I believe I would be too.
Yeah,
I really do.
same.
And Ben, give me a realistic idea of whether or not you think you could do this, because you're a pretty tough guy.
No, it's not about being tough. It's
Well, you
about
know what I mean.
I
You're
don't
a guy's guy.
I don't have those skills. Like this one dude that I'm watching in the second and third episode, he found this like rock sort of enclave of like kind of boulders. And he's like, that's going to be my 100-day shelter. And he picked up all these rocks, and some of them were like 200 pounds. And he set them and made almost like this half igloo that was like 6 feet tall. And he's like, all right, so that's where my chimney's going to be. And he starts cutting down all these big trees. And he's like making this, he made a house, like a stone house, just out of like this stuff around him.
Wow.
And he like knows where he's going to put his fire. And he's got like a cold storage where he's going to put all of his root vegetables for the winter. Like, I'm dead. And
I took my garbage bin all the way down to
Yeah.
the end of the driveway and
that's a
then
really
walked
big
back
step
up
for
and
you,
made
buddy.
it. Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
can realistically
full of
maybe
beer.
make it 4 days
Not
before I'm like,
recycling.
I'm not cut out for this.
What do they
Like,
give you to take? What are you allowed
you
to
get
take?
like apparently there's like
You get to
news?
live.
you get 10 different things to choose from. So some people chose like
hooker?
like gill
I'm
nets, like gill nets for fishing. Everybody gets a fire striker. You can do like a saw, an axe. Like, I don't know. They don't go through like all the options, but you get basically what can fit in your backpack.
Wow, man.
Hey, this 5 square mile that you're talking about, this area,
Yeah.
is there a Raising Cane's within that 5 square mile?
I don't think so.
What the hell am I going to eat?
But you know what? I wasn't paying close attention in episode 1, so maybe they did talk about a Raising Cane's. Maybe they put it just outside your.
Maybe
file.
Wolverine
they're
actually
animated
tastes
yet.
like chicken. You never
Maybe-
know.
Corey's going to walk up to a bunch of rocks and go, "This is going to be where my Raising Cane's is.
Yeah.
Over here's going to be my Holiday Station store."
Actually, I'm pretty sure if I saw a bunch of rocks on day 1, I would walk over, kind of put them in a semicircle and go, all right, here's where I'm going to lie down and die.
Yeah, right.
This will be my
Here's what I
death.
smash my head with.
Here's where people will
Fan
find me.
5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, builders and remodelers.
Here's where I'm going to piss my pants in fear. This will be where I'll put my goodbye note.
I'll be like that one guy in that Into the Wilderness or Call of the Wild or whatever, that I would like eat some random
Yeah, Into the
mushroom
Wild.
and
Oh,
just
yeah.
die.
Yeah, and then have
Worse.
the worst
Like-
diarrhea. Yeah.
Yep.
Really
That
good
looks
movie.
edible, and I'm starving.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat it.
I'm looking for stones that I can spell out help.
Eddie Vedder
Yeah.
quit
So
singing
they
and
fly
call for
over.
help.
Yeah.
What
Don't
time
you
of year
see?
is this usually?
Oh, it's like getting to be winter. It's cold. Like it is. I think during the day it's only like in the mid 40s, and at night gets like in the 20s. And
Dear
then
God.
they keep talking about getting ready for the winter. So it must
Could
be
you
like.
imagine the badass you have to be to actually go, I should be on that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even to
Oh,
be a
I think
finalist.
I say the same thing about Naked
I
and
don't
Afraid.
even
I'm like,
wanna
oh, that'd
watch
be
it.
fun.
Dude, I
Naked
know.
and Afraid, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No
too
chance
many
I'd ever
bugs.
be on that.
You know, I
the,
was gonna-
the bugs are the difference.
Yeah,
Oh,
too
the
many
bug-
bugs all over
Well,
you.
where they're at, like, there's not a ton. There's some bugs around, but the bugs don't seem to be a problem.
Well, it's because they don't want to live there. It's terrible.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, they hate it.
Exactly.
What part of your body were you describing?
So I was gonna say,
I don't want to live there.
I just learned this as well the other day. It's not SOS that you should be putting in the ground, or it's a V.
What?
Well, then hockey's good.
Just a V?
Yes.
I don't have one of those.
What does that stand for?
Because you want straight lines, because in nature there's a lot of curvature to the. So if there's a plane that's 1,000 feet in the air, they may not see something that says SOS because it kind of blends in.
Yeah.
So it should be straight lines.
So there's a V, and then at the very point of it, that's where Corey's laying down?
Yes.
Yeah, and then Hawk's hammering away.
Yeah, I'm
And they'll
gonna
say, what is that white pasty? Is that a reflection? Is that a
This
reflection?
person's ever been outside.
Is there a vampire
Yeah,
down
is that
there?
an alien?
My skin makes me a human flare.
Yeah.
Spot me from space.
Well, so does your social life.
I'm going to write out, I'm very horny.
Yeah. Get him.
How did you find me? Oh, our pilot was getting blinded by the glare coming off
you
your
glow
skin.
in the dark. Yeah.
Nosferatu's stranded on that island down there.
Poor Nick Cage.
Anyway,
All right.
that's sports.
Hey,
Yeah.
I saw, hold on, let me start over.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to start the music again. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Somebody tweeted all of the options for Aaron Rodgers' money depending on what he does in the offseason, and it's extremely interesting.
I want to hear it.
You want to hear it right
he might
now?
buy a car. Or,
No, sorry.
I don't care.
If he plays, if he's traded, if he retires, or if he's released?
We're 5 minutes behind. Let's do it when we come back.
Okay.
And we'll talk to Adam Thielen in this
All
next
right.
segment as well.
KFA.
Through January 10th. Shop energy-boosting supplements, quality vitamins, and better-for-you skincare. Fresh Time Market. Get real.
Invest in yourself in 2023. Stop putting off LASIK. Make this the year, 2023, that you get LASIK from OVO LASIK and Lens. Hey, it's Corey Coe from the Power Trip Morning Show. I got LASIK over a decade ago, and it changed my life, and it can change yours. I hated dealing with contacts. Had them for almost 15 years. Whether it was wakeboarding, snowboarding, or even napping, contacts were a drag. I'm sure you can list dozens of ways that glasses or contacts slow you down. Start thinking ahead to this summer. Wouldn't it be awesome to water ski or wakeboard or swim without glasses or contacts? Well, then do something about it now. Go to OVO LASIK and Lens. They have Dr. Lobanoff and Dr. Whiting together. And you can get your free LASIK consultation set up right now at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com. This is one of the easiest ways to get a better version of yourself in 2023. And OVO LASIK and Lens has the lowest LASIK price guaranteed. Get LASIK at OVO LASIK and Lens. OVO LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the Minnesota Wild.
Purple Mondays are brought to you in part by OVO LASIK and Lens.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. If you're looking to sell your vehicle, no better place to go than Luther. 40 plus Luther locations. If you're buying or leasing, of course, you go to Luther. The Twin Cities been doing that for decades. But if you are flat out selling your vehicle, we buy at Luther. That's year round like now. So if you have a vehicle that you would like to sell, don't sell it online. Don't put it at the end of your driveway. Drive it in today to one of the Luther dealerships. Ask for an offer. They'll get you one. The whole process takes like 15 minutes. Then if you accept the offer, they handle all of the paperwork. You get the cash. They get the inventory, and everybody's happy. It's one of the many reasons they have the largest inventory of vehicles in the state of Minnesota. So if you're looking to buy or lease, again, that's the place to start shopping around. LutherAuto.com, or go into one of the dealerships if you know exactly what make and model you want. LutherAuto.com. We buy, again, year round. Love Luther. You're going to find the experience outstanding. You're going to get some cash for your vehicle. Luther and LutherAuto.com.
AMSOIL Championship Snowcross returns to Canterbury Park in Shakopee, Minnesota, January 13th and 14th for high-flying snowmobile racing. Get your tickets today at CanterburyPark.com. That's CanterburyPark.com.
Hey, it's Corey Coe. Finding the right exercise equipment was incredibly frustrating until I found Push Pedal Pull. The big box stores? Well, as they say, you get what you pay for. And good luck finding anyone who can answer questions. And because most of the industry's best fitness equipment is exclusively available only at Push Pedal Pull, the selection and quality was amazing compared to other places. Their trained and certified consultants were incredibly helpful, and now I love my elliptical and my rower. To learn more and find the location of their nearest store, go to pushpedalpull.com. Push Pedal Pull, your exercise equipment experts.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
With car prices at an all-time high, our donors are now getting highest receipts ever. Donate at carsforkids.org, and your car can be picked up tomorrow.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Treat yourself to beautifully crafted fine jewelry from Shane Company.
From the Evans Transportation Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Sun Country Airlines.
Fan forecast. Areas of fog today, then mostly cloudy skies. A high of 32, dropping down to 21 tonight.
Escape winter with nonstop flights on Sun Country Airlines. Sun Country offers all the best warm getaways. From Jamaica to San Diego, what's stopping you from the vacation of a lifetime? Book today at suncountry.com. Get to going.
He's the big ticket. Bumper to Bumper with Dan Barrero.
Weekdays from 3 to 6:30
on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN The Fan.
Welcome back, and don't forget, it's the Power Hour of the Power Trip Morning Show, 8 o'clock hour every day, live on all the social medias. Hi! Thanks to our friends at Brand of Bills. That right there is Max. Hi, Max. We're on the YouTubes. We're on all the different machines. So make sure you check us out. You can watch us do this incredible radio show live on the TV. All right, Saucy, what did you have for us, buddy boy?
So I have the 4 options if what Rodgers does in the offseason and what the cap hits are. If he plays, he's owed $31.6 million, and then that's non-restructable.
And that's restructable.
Is that the word? What's the word?
Like you can't restructure it.
Restructurable.
Yeah,
restructurable.
And that's less than he made this year, though, right?
Right.
Because he made $40 million this year. Did he not?
This is just the cap hit.
No, I'm sorry, but am I right about that though? Did he not? I think $40 million is what he made.
He did.
$1 an hour.
Yeah.
Well, he's the money if he plays is $59.5 million
against the cap.
No, that's the total money he makes. The cap hit. These are just the cap hits. Okay. If he's traded,
okay, hold on. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
I don't know if anybody understands the cap hit part. Honestly,
yeah, I'm so
that part is confusing almost.
That's the cap
everybody.
hit. But what about? But will he? How much will he pocket? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay,
I just know the
That's
cap hit for the pack.
All right.
If he's traded, the cap hit is 40.3. If he retires, it's 40.3. And if he's released, he makes $99.7 million. Jeez. He has 2 years left.
What if he? I'm sorry. This is probably an obvious thing. What if he retires?
He's owed 99 points, or if he retires, it's 40.3 million.
So if he retires,
that's the cap hit.
Wow.
So he's not going to go to San Francisco, is what you're saying?
I don't know what he's.
How could you afford that?
Well, they could
as a team. Really?
Yeah, I mean they'd move Garoppolo. Yeah. That's like his only option.
And the Jeopardy ship has sailed because Maya Bialik and Ken Jennings are just fine.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, well said.
Celebrity Jeopardy kicks ass because I actually get the final Jeopardy question most of the time.
I could not agree more. I have a shot at it.
It makes you feel
so
so
much
smart.
better. I couldn't agree more.
I crush Celebrity Jeopardy.
I don't crush it, but I'm much better at it.
Oh, man.
Much better at it.
I feel like a genius, and then I watch the regular Jeopardy. I'm like, yeah, okay. Humbling pretty quickly. But Celebrity Jeopardy, it's just, they just may as well tell you what the answer is.
Yeah.
And half the time they still don't get it.
Yeah.
Anyway. You were saying? Is that it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just see if I have it here. So his base salary for next year is $10 million. He has a prorated bonus of $22 million. Yeah. And so he's owed a lot of money. And the cap hit is massive if they so they have no choice.
Ben, you're the expert.
Okay, so
what do you
hold
think?
on. So did you go through all of the options here?
Yeah, those are all the options. Yeah.
Okay, so let me look at so San Fran as of where are they? Why can't there we are. They have $14 million in cap space for next year.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's good.
It's a decent amount. And that's obviously with the roster that they have now. So who knows what it looks like when they start. They could shed some contracts or whatever. I'm not going to go into San Fran capology here, but at least they're not under the water like we are. We're $7 million over the cap. So I don't know. I think I would put my money in a hypothetical non-NFL betting world. Avi. That he would end up somewhere with the 49ers somehow, some way.
The Vegas Raiders have $33 million in cap space.
Why would you want to go to the Vegas?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see his personality with Josh McDaniels working out. I know that, but it's the head coach that I think is just going to be. They're going to butt heads. They're two very strong personalities, and I just don't think that's a good fit.
Speaking of his style, even though she's absolutely gorgeous, have you seen the pictures of his new girlfriend, this Mallory Edens? Apparently the Bucks owner's daughter's a model.
Yes. Yeah.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty. But all I could think of when I saw her is that he has a type, right? Almost all of his gals are the same kind of size and shape. Yeah, they're kind of all...
Danica is a tiny
This
person.
gal looks tiny, though, too. She might be a little taller.
Wait, he's not
but-
with the witch anymore?
Which
No,
witch?
they broke up.
Sky or Blue of Earth
that
or
gal?
whatever.
Yeah.
See,
I
that
forgot about
kind of
that
blows
one.
away your type, too.
That is true. That is the one kind of unicorn. Good point.
That broke my heart. I thought they were forever.
Yeah, but hockey's seen some hot witches on the internet.
I'm about to look at some right now. Thank you.
There's some on the TV.
True that.
Are we all in agreement that Rodgers is done in Green Bay?
Man, I have no...
I don't know.
I don't know what Collinsworth will do.
I think the whole I'm going to hang on to this one is all calculated. He loves the attention. Beats us. He loves the attention. He loves every second.
Yeah,
of it.
he and
to the
Cobb
point
walking
where,
off
as
the
Tenneby tweeted last night, the game's over. The Lions pull off an amazing upset. They had nothing to play for, but their coach they played a great game, and all they focused on was Rodgers walking away.
That was the story.
That's the story.
Yeah, he
I
wouldn't
mean,
give up the
I
jersey
agree.
because he's like, I'm going to keep this one.
And they're out. The story is not that the Lions won, it's that the Packers lost.
Do you think that he really wanted to keep the jersey, or was it the player that asked him?
That
You
is-
know,
it's a
it was
former
like kind of
teammate.
like
Wasn't it Jameson?
Yeah,
was it
he's a
Jamal
former-
Williams or
he's a-
Jameson Williams? Who
It
asked?
was
know.
Jameson Williams. I think it was the receiver.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, and even in a regular season game, I would be like, I don't know.
They're really hard to get off.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing about the jersey swap thing. Like, it's demoralizing if you go to like another player or a star player, or whatever. You're like jersey swap. He's like, not so much.
I would love to be a rookie fourth string tight end and just always ask the pretty girl out to prom. Right?
Yeah.
No matter who
Eventually,
you're
one
playing,
of
you're
them's
like,
gonna,
oh, we're playing the Packers this week? I'm asking Rodgers for his jersey.
Yeah.
And he has just week after week after week, just get rejected.
And who are you?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Does your gut
Play
tell you
backup tight end.
whether or not it's the Packers or whomever? Do you think he retires? Is there any part of you that thinks he retires, Ben?
No, he's flirted with that. He's kind of thrown that out there that he may, retire or whatever. I don't think that he's ready to retire. I think that he wants another shot where it's totally with a team that he gets to be courted by and get excited for. I think that he wants to feel that love from somebody outside of the Packers organization.
Yeah.
And I think that he'll probably give it another 2 years and then
Well, he knows that he can't win there
yeah.
at Green Bay. I mean, that's the other thing. It's like, okay, so if I'm going to do a couple more years, try this thing out, is there any chance
Yeah.
that it's going to happen?
As we wait on Adam Thielen to call, thanks to our friends at 2 Men in a Truck and our friends at Hy-Vee, a helpful smile on every aisle. I had a great question I was going to ask you, Ben, and I forgot what it was because I wanted to get the sponsor.
I have one quickly.
You go ahead.
What about the Colts? Indoors.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean for Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers?
for Aaron Rodgers.
Indoors.
Not
They
ready
got
to
a
win.
decent running back.
They've got a good offensive line.
Yeah.
They've got a good running game. I don't.
The defense is.
What's the receiver situation look like?
Well, they have Pittman.
Pittman.
Marvin Harrison,
Yeah.
Reggie Wayne,
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't he play for them?
Ben Utek.
He's still on that team.
Edgerrin James is coming
Yeah.
back.
What if he goes far on and goes to the Jets?
Well, I thought about that too. I'm like, how funny would that be
Wow.
if he ends up with New York?
What about the Patriots?
Oof.
What about the Titans?
What about the Vikes? Would you swap him straight up for Cousins?
No.
No,
No.
I wouldn't either.
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
Oh, here's my question,
I
Ben.
wouldn't want to deal with it.
What about Tampa?
Mm.
I don't know. That's an interesting one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're
Ben,
falling for his trap.
do you believe that
Rodgers'
Lovie
trap.
Smith knew he was going to be fired before he went for that 2-point conversion yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Because I know the story came out that he'd already been meeting with the coach about, or I should say the owner, about his future. You don't win that game, right? I mean, if you're going to be the coach there next year, you don't win that game. Am I right?
If you're the coach there next year, you go for that number 1 pick.
Right.
And I think that was his double middle finger to like, all right, you're going to give me 1 year.
Right.
What the thing is, what is happening with Lovie Smith?
I don't know.
Is he just not a great coach, or he gets these opportunities and he goes to that organization, which they can't seem, that's a complete disaster. So,
Disaster. Yeah.
But if you're Lovie Smith, why do you really take that job?
I don't know.
Because they're going to pay you out
The
for
money?
the next 2 years.
I guess the money,
know.
but I don't know.
I don't know. Let's go to the phones because we have the guy who scored the first touchdown for your squad yesterday heading to the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to our friends at 2 Minute Truck. Mr. Adam Thielen. Hi, Adam.
Good morning, guys.
Well, hi, Adam.
It all starts now, Adam. Are you ready?
That's right. Yeah, definitely ready. As soon as that game hit 0 yesterday, the focus was on this week, and the excitement level is up there. I didn't even realize it, but I was talking in the locker room with Justin and KJ, and they haven't even been to the playoffs yet. This is their first playoff experience, so excited to get this week going, and just there's nothing better than a 1-game season. There's nothing to think about for the future. There's nothing to think about, the season, how it went. It doesn't matter. It's a 1-game season, and it's all or nothing. So there's just nothing better.
Did you feel that the Bears gave full effort yesterday, or did you feel like they were in mail-it-in mode?
Well, I think they did give full effort because a lot of them were fighting for a job, and I laughed because sometimes that's the worst when you're playing against guys like that because the safety's coming down a little harder than normal, trying to show how tough he is to the coaches and stuff. So I got hit a couple times that I was like, all right, dude, like that's a little excessive, but I guess I completely understand. I've been in that situation before, but yeah, I think they were giving full effort. I think they had guys that probably weren't even on their team to start the season that were playing significant time for them on the field. So that's always something different. But I definitely think they were giving full effort.
So now that the game is over, we talked about it all week about, how much do the starters play, and you got to play this probability game with the 49ers game and all this other stuff. And then the argument became, well, how much does it really matter to really win this game from a momentum standpoint? I got to say, and I want to get your opinion on as well, your guys' mood and the mood on the travel team back last night after the win was far different than any loss. So I would like to say, and I'm going to guess you're going to agree, that momentum and that feeling of winning a football game really does matter going into this week.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it definitely doesn't hurt, right? I think there was a little sense of maybe more of a sense of relief that we just kind of, we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish yesterday. We won the football game. We moved the football. We made some good stops on defense. I think it was just kind of a sense of relief, like, okay, all right, we did what we wanted to do coming into this game. Sometimes when you're playing those games that don't really matter a lot as far as making the playoffs or changing your playoff position, sometimes it's just a weird deal. But again, I think we accomplished the things that we wanted to accomplish. And like you said, just the positivity, you get the win, you kind of do some of the things you want to do, and it just feels a little bit better coming home and just being able to refocus really quickly onto the playoffs.
Adam, the 2 men in a truck big move question I have for you here is, and maybe it's simplified, but ultimately you mentioned JJ has never, been in the playoffs, and other teammates have not been in a playoff situation. Is the preparation for a playoff week different than it is in the regular season as far as practice goes?
Well, I don't think there's any different preparation. I mean, you still have the same schedule. You want to stick to your same routine. You don't want to, you don't want to do anything differently than you do for a normal week. I just think that there's a little bit heightened sense of urgency. I think when you're in that walkthrough, there's a little bit more focus. And I think there's going to be some conversation in those meetings just talking about that. Like, this is a 1-game season. Give it everything you got. Do the normal routine, but just have a little bit more intensity to it. Just have a little bit more focus when you're in those meetings. This is a big deal, and you don't get these opportunities very often. And the longer you're in this league, the more you realize how hard it is just to get there. And then you want to take advantage of that opportunity and get it. So I really think that you just try not to do too much. You try to stick to your same routine, but just a little bit more urgency.
Adam, all we heard last week was when you guys played the Packers, how you played them in week 1. They're a completely different team. Now, with you guys playing the Giants 2 weeks ago, how much does that help in your prep to get ready for them again?
Yeah, I mean they're having the same thing, so I don't know if it's necessarily an advantage, but yeah, I mean I think it helps with your prep. I mean you get to see, you saw them, in a recent enough to know, okay, this is maybe how they're going to play us. They're going to have adjustments. They're going to have things that they're going to do differently that maybe they saw through the game. So again, it is an interesting thing because you just played them a few weeks ago, but there's going to be a lot of adjustments, a lot of things you got to see throughout the game and adjust. And then there's going to be things that we think are going to be great adjustments, and they're going to have things that they think are great adjustments. So then who is going to be the best throughout the game of finding ways to adjust on the fly and really do the little things to make sure that we're moving the football and scoring points and getting stops on defense. And again, they're gonna give us their best effort, and they're gonna be a different team than we saw a few weeks ago because it is the playoffs, and playoff football is a lot different. So the team that adjusts the best is going to be the team that comes out on top.
Adam, I apologize. I do feel like we've talked about this before, but it's topical because we were joking around about it just a minute ago with Aaron Rodgers and Jameson Williams in the jersey swap situation. It's a really cool thing that you guys are doing these days, but have you ever encountered a situation where you didn't want to swap jerseys with somebody and you had to kind of break their heart and be like, nah, dude, I'm not swapping jerseys with you? Like, how does it all work after the game? Who gets first priority on the jersey swap?
Yeah, it can definitely get a little awkward. You try to make everybody happy and get them some jerseys, especially the later I get in my career. It is what it is. I don't know how much longer I'll be playing. So just to be able to do that and get other guys' jerseys as well. But a lot of times, you just if you're not really sure who the guy is or you don't really have a relationship with them, you may say that someone else already is getting this one. So, but I'll get you next time.
Have you ever been denied?
Have I ever been denied?
Asking for somebody's jersey?
I'm still mad at Diggs because he was supposed to give me his jersey and hasn't received it yet. So I've been on him a little bit about, hey, you better send me that jersey.
Adam Thielen, again, thanks to our friends at 2 Minute Truck. We appreciate it always. We'll talk to you on Friday and get ready for the Giants at U.S. Bank Stadium, 3:30 on Sunday. Thank you for your time, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
There he goes.
See you, Adam.
Almost every gal I asked to prom said she already had a date.
Right.
And then didn't go.
No, I promised this to somebody else. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm sure they did. One final segment of the Power Trim Morning Show. Leber's got to go, but Muss is still here. This is the Power Trim Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
Pfizer and BioNTech.
It's time to update your man cave or garage. Corey Cove here, and I have used Garage Solutions Minneapolis, and they're the best. There are so many reasons to get organized and declutter with GarageSolutionsMinneapolis.com. They can transform your space, and you can start the process today by visiting GarageSolutionsMinneapolis.com. Also, get a free design quote from Minnesota Custom Closets and make your wife or girlfriend happy. Yeah, you can get a free design quote for your dream closets also from Minnesota Custom Closets. So whether it's flooring, shelving systems, overhead racks, and much, much more, contact GarageSolutionsMinneapolis.com. That's GarageSolutionsMinneapolis.com. Set up your free consultation, get organized, get decluttered, get a better garage. I did it, and I can tell you, you're not going to regret it. Absolute game changer. And don't forget to mention that KFAN sent you and start shopping today. GarageSolutionsMinneapolis.com. Rise above the mess. Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Ovo LASIK and Lens, the home of Dr. David Whiting and Dr. Mark Lobanoff. Dr. Whiting changed my life over a decade ago when I got LASIK, and you should do the exact same thing. And this is the place to go. They have a best price guarantee, and you can set up your free LASIK consultation right now by going to ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com. Dr. Whiting and Dr. Lobanoff have combined for over 200,000 LASIK procedures. Add your name to that list. Go to ovoi.com. Ovo LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the Minnesota Wild.
Looking for a new career in 2023? Well, why not? It's the perfect resolution. We'll follow the lights to Mystic Lake's late night hiring event on January 11th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Speak with hiring managers and learn about job openings in valet, hotel operations, environmental services, and many, many more. It's super easy to complete an application and be prepared for an interview or potential job offer. Full and part-time team members enjoy weekly pay, outstanding benefits, and paid time off. Who doesn't like that? Visit mysticlake.com/careers/events for all the details.
What's all the racket?
Whoa!
Wait, what are you?
Feeling festive, little brother.
Come on, put a shirt on. What's with all these big chains?
You like that? Pronto Heating's beating back inflation with super low prices on new Bryant furnaces. Plus, 36-month, no interest financing.
Same as cash. Woo!
Come on, little brother. Show us your moves.
To the green! To the green!
Woo! Replace your older furnace
with the new energy-efficient communicating Bryant
at ProntoHeat.com.
My husband and I had a sleep divorce. My snoring was so loud, it forced him onto the living room couch. I loved Advent. The procedure was only about 20 minutes. I am not snoring anymore.
Every small business owner knows business happens everywhere. The office, the warehouse, or on the road. And no matter where it takes you, there's one solution to help your business thrive. Comcast Business Complete Connectivity. It's the largest, fastest, reliable network with advanced gig speed Wi-Fi and cyber threat protection in one solution. Get started for just $49.99 a month. Plus, add Comcast Business Mobile and you can save up to 60% a year on your wireless bill. And ask how to get up to a $750 prepaid card.
Flight 291 is now on.
Yep, you're going places. And when you get there, be ready to do business. The complete connectivity solution from the company that powers more small businesses than any other provider. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 2/21/2023. Restrictions apply. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. New 50 megabits per second internet and Comcast Business Security Edge customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra. After 12 months, regular rates apply. Gig internet required for gig Wi-Fi. Mobile savings compares pricing of top 3 carriers.
Visit Arthur'sJewelers.com right now and shop the best engagement rings and diamonds in town. Locally and family owned. Let Arthur's Jewelers help you today. Arthur'sJewelers.com.
You're listening live to The Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Final segment of Monday's edition of the Power Trip Morning Show. Again, you can watch the Power Hour on all the old YouTube and social media channels. Thanks to our friends at Branded Bills. And for a limited time, use the promo code KFAN at brandedbills.com and in the Branded Bills app, which is brand new, for 20% off your purchases. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Anybody want to listen to Zach talk about something or not?
Can we vote like we vote when I talk?
I wonder,
no,
can you tell me
this
a
is
subject?
sponsored.
Oh yeah. Then,
Zachary!
Yeah.
Dane Cook is headed to Treasure Island on April 21st to perform at the TI Event Center. Caller 11 right now will receive a pair of tickets to the show.
Holy crap.
1-800-320-5326. Tickets go on sale Friday at TICasino.com.
Well, you can win them now by being the 11th caller.
I wonder if how his show has changed. I haven't seen him in a long, long time.
Don't know.
I like Dane Cook.
I did too. I always did.
he's
We
a
used to say it all the
storyteller.
time.
He's
I know he gets ripped on, but I'm
Comedians
like,
hate him.
Yeah, they sure do.
Is it just maybe a personal thing?
I don't know.
Personality
Bits.
kind of thing?
I don't know.
'Cause I think he's funny.
I think he's great.
You think it's funny? Time now for headlines presented by Blue Ox Heating and Air.
Blue Ox Heating and Air. Here we go. Headlines. A man robbed a bank in Florida because he was in the process of making a movie and ran out of money.
Yeah, I can understand that, man. You can't just make porns on, video anymore.
He's right.
You can't make porns on video.
No, you
anymore?
got to have high 4D quality and stuff like that. It's getting to be ridiculous.
A 25-year-old man passed out in the bushes outside of the blank stadium after a game in September, then woke up, entered the team's clubhouse, stole electronics, a credit card, and memorabilia. A 25-year-old man passed out into the bushes outside of the blank stadium.
Yeah, okay.
In September, then woke up, entered the team's clubhouse, stole electronics, a credit card, and memorabilia.
It's Milwaukee.
That's the correct answer.
Was it Garlar?
Yeah.
Was it Marlar?
Maybe.
They go to a lot of games.
And
You
they
would have
pass
to
out
be
in
in
bushes
Wisconsin,
all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah, well, I don't think either of them has ever done that, but yeah.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Mars will be offering all-female M&Ms for a limited time to honor successful women all over the world. Those packs will feature their green, brown, and purple female characters.
Here's what Rosie had to say.
Me so horny.
Oh, my God, Rosie, it's candy.
What's it taste like?
The beaver.
Oh, my.
Rosie, relax.
Mark,
You come in here and you
five,
got
buddy.
one segment and you just blow it.
Yeah, pun intended, I guess.
Sauce is offended by what Rosie says on the button bar.
I think it's funny.
God, Rosie. Jeez. A new study found that people who think of themselves as good looking show less willingness to continue wearing face masks.
I shagged her.
So over the last couple of years, if you were
I got to share my gift.
if you were somebody that considered yourself to be pretty good looking, you were more likely to say, we got to get these things off of here.
Yeah.
I got to show this to the rest of the world.
Yeah, Leber hated him.
I hate.
Oh, no. I should wear two of them.
I hate.
I liked wearing them.
Said no.
I had to wear one at the hospital for a full day, man. I forgot how awful that actually is.
Yeah.
All day long. Ugh.
Yeah.
For the second straight year, life expectancy in the U.S. dropped. That's mostly due to COVID-19, though, speaking of COVID. But they did release the 50 states and their life expectancy. Hawaii came in at number one with the longest life expectancy at 80.7 years.
He's dead.
What?
Followed by Washington,
He's dead.
then Minnesota.
He's dead.
Hey.
Really? We're third longest,
Third.
huh? Wow.
Dead last? You guessed it. Scotty.
Holy crap.
Yep, dead last.
What was dead last? Was it Alabama or something?
It was Wisconsin.
Okay.
Oh, I thought for sure it was going to be like Mississippi or
It
something.
has to be, right?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Only 4 states still allow prisoners to have conjugal visits.
Wow, perfect timing on that.
California, New York, Connecticut, and Washington are the only 4.
Minnesota's not one of those.
Nope.
Nope.
Tough break, Muss.
Yeah, sorry. Why? Are you going to prison soon?
No, it just opens up my calendar. That's
His
all.
wife.
No.
Sex.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Americans spend almost $100 billion a year on blank, which is more than we spend on books, movies, music, video games, and tickets to sporting events combined.
Can't be porn because you get most of that for free.
The beaver.
Americans spend almost
brother.
$100 billion a year on blank, which is more than we spend on books, movies, music, video games, and tickets to sporting events combined.
Okay, I have some stupid answers, but here
So
I
do
go.
I.
Ready?
Yeah.
Fast food.
Dates.
No.
Booze?
No.
Gambling?
Kind of.
Sacks.
The lottery. No kidding.
100 billion a year.
Wow.
On the old lottery.
No kidding.
Yep. This shocks no one, but now that even though Saw said it was going to bomb, Avatar Way of Water crossed the 1.7 billion mark.
A what?
So Avatar 3 already finished, right? He's still got to probably edit it and stuff, but it's already shot. But now it's official that parts 4 and 5 have been written, and he is going to do them.
I couldn't have been more wrong.
Did you eventually go and see it, Corey?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Do you see it, Hogs?
I haven't seen it yet, no.
I think all the critics that said this are right. It is groundbreaking cinema, not groundbreaking storytelling. It's predictable.
Certainly not.
Nothing we haven't seen before, but visually, it's just unbelievable.
Like all the Fast and the Furious movies?
Oh,
Yeah,
those are
Hockey
great.
loves all of them.
I do.
What's your favorite one?
Number 4, Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, he loves that.
I do.
I don't know how this kind of stuff comes out, but it did. They posted, or somebody posted, how much everybody on Stranger Things makes. The budget on this freaking show is astronomical. Guess how much Winona Ryder and David Harbour make for Stranger Things Season 5?
None.
No, it's more than that.
I actually saw this story.
I saw the story as well.
Yeah.
What would you guess, Chris, unless you saw it too?
I didn't see it, but like $10 million. It's got to be
A
ridiculous.
terrible guess.
Okay, I'm sorry.
9.5 million.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Then there's a second tier of some of the kid actors make $7 million. Then there's another tier that another group of kids make $6 million. The only one that wasn't posted was Millie Bobby Brown, but she has a Netflix deal in general, so they are actually projecting her to make the most of anyone, which makes sense. She's the biggest star of the show.
Yeah, and she does the Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, Nola Holmes.
Yeah.
Yep,
And which are
from
really good, by the way.
Netflix as well.
They're
Is
fun.
it really?
They're fun little movies. I mean, they're kids' movies, but they're pretty good. She's good, man. She's darling. I would say she's darling. Would
Yeah,
you guys
she's
agree?
very good at what she
Yeah,
does.
she's phenomenal as
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Is Stranger Things over now?
No, one to go.
No, weren't you listening to the
Last
dude's
one.
story?
This is the last one.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this last season.
No, one more, man. Did you watch last season?
I did.
Well, then you know it's not over.
Man, you weren't listening.
You never know with these shows.
Of course it's not over, man.
It's never over.
You saw the final episode. It's 100% not over.
It's over, Johnny.
It's not over for Vecna Muss. Come on, man.
Well, he'll
Round
have the
2.
spin-off show, too.
Round 2. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next, breaking down the Vikings game yesterday in Chicago and the playoff matchup against the New York Giants. See you tomorrow.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, I'm Chris Addison. Here's a look at the roads. Looks like we have a crash heading into downtown.
Amazing. I had to leave one.